From a general standpoint, we basically consider our editors storytellers. I mean, they're basically the ones that are in charge of taking all of the media, taking all of the elements of a story, putting it together, and telling that story.
Well, the first thing that you ask the client is, you know, what are you trying to say and who's your audience? And then from there you can build out the creative aspects of it. What do they want it to look like? What's the mood?
What kind of footage you're going to be working with? What's your turnaround time? I mean, there's a lot of things that you kind of have to prepare yourself for before you even start cutting.
A lot of times as editors, we will do creative work before we even have any footage. We'll put together, you know, a storyboard, or, you know, we'll put together a mood board or something that sort of helps us get prepared for the project.
One of the misconceptions is that you shoot video and that you just stick it in the computer and, you know, an hour or two later you got a finished product. It's not really like that.
It takes time to transfer the media. It takes time to sort through the footage and organize it. It's almost like when you open up a puzzle, you always sort the pieces and you find the edge pieces first, and then you match, you know, colors and patterns and things together.
I always like to get all the footage transcribed. So, you know, I'll organize it in terms of who are the people. You know, I'll go through all those transcriptions, make notes.
You can have an abundance of like really good footage, and you want to use it all, and you can't. You just have to whittle it down to really the core elements, and that in and of itself can be very challenging.
One of the main things that it's nice to have kind of a large crew that you're working with is the fact that each and every person here has their own specialty.
You've got great creative minds all around you, and you're constantly collaborating, you're constantly preparing and working on projects.
And it's just the simple fact that, you know, taking the different aspects of post-production and kind of like honing that down to like this, like kind of acute perfection is one of the best things about having, you know, different people with different skill sets.
Making videos is fantastic. Like, you know, you essentially are taking something that's purely creative. It's a part of you, and then you're giving it to someone else and say, here, make this a part of you too. And they're going to show it to all their friends. Hey, look at this video about us.
Each one of our editors takes each project just personally, and they want every project to be as good as it can be. You know, they're always tinkering and tweaking, and, you know, it doesn't matter how much time. You can give them a week, you can give them a day, and they all just kind of hold on to this thing, and it becomes a part of them. And it's just a quality that, you know, everybody that we look for, and we just know it when we see it.